Okay, so hopefully you have a copy or the picture of the regional airline balance scorecard uh, up on your screen as you're watching this video. And I'm just going to walk you through this balance scorecard to give you a sense for how the strategist would go about doing this and building the balance scorecard. So as mentioned earlier in this module, the balance scorecard starts with by looking at the firm's mission, right? So here the mission is the dedication to the highest quality of customer service delivered with a sense of warmth, friendliness, individual pride, and company spirit. This is a regional airline done in the late 90s. You can imagine what airline this might be. This is Southwest Airlines. So when we do a balanced scorecard, we go through it, or even when we think about doing one, we start at the bottom in the learning section, then move to in the internal business processes, then go to customers, and then ultimately, if we're doing those three things right, we get the financial performance that we want. So I'm going to go through this fairly quickly, but let's start at the learning part, right? So here we say that this company needs to align their ground crews. So what measures are they going to use to assess whether they have alignment amongst their ground crews? Excuse me. They're going to look at the number of ground crew members that are stockholders, and they're going to look at the percentage of ground crew members that are trained, right? The whole idea here is that if you can get your ground crew trained and be owners of the company, then they're going to be aligned with the mission of the firm. What targets is the firm going to use? Well, in year one, they want a 70% training, or maybe stockholder. Want 70% of their ground crews to be stockholders, 90% by year four, and they want 100% of all of their ground crews to be stockholders in the company by year six. How are they going to go about doing this? Well, they're going to develop a stock ownership plan, and then on the training aspect, they're going to create ground crew training. If this works, right, if they're able to align their ground crews, then the internal business process of improved turnaround time will result. How are they going to measure improved turnaround time? Well, they're going to look at on-ground time. They're going to look at on-time departure. Right? What are the targets for these? They want less than 25 minutes on ground between flights, and they want a 93% rate of on-time departure. And they'll use a system that they call cycle time optimization to optimize the turnaround time. So if they're aligning their ground crews, which is leading to improved turnaround time, then the customer, right, then there's a number of things the customer should hope for, or that should result for the customer. On-time flights, lower prices to the customer, and more customers. How are they going to measure these things? Well, they'll look at the FAA record on on-time arrival. They'll use that rating to assess whether or not they're on-time flights. They'll do some kind of customer rating or ranking, and look at the number of customers that they have. What are their targets? Well, they want to be first in the industry for on-time arrival. They want a 98% ranking on 98% satisfaction rating on customer ranking, and they'll look at some kind of percentage change on the number of customers they want to increase. The initiatives they'll undertake for this, they'll do quality management and a customer loyalty program to build up their customer components. So if they're doing the learning, the internal business processes, and the customer component properly along the balanced scorecard, then that gets to the financial piece. And the financial piece, the goals here are lower costs, increased revenue, and if you do that, you have an increased profitability. How are they going to measure these performance aspects, or the financial aspects? They're going to look at market value, seat revenue, and a plane lease cost, right? Their targets are they want 25% per year market value, 20% per year seat revenue, and 5% per year in plane lease costs. They'll optimize their routes and standardize their planes to increase revenue and lower costs. And if they do those two things, then ultimately they will increase their profitability. And that's how you go through the balanced scorecard from bottom to top, all aligned with the firm's overall mission.